Very good afternoon to all. I know it has been a long day for you, but nevertheless, let me make it more interesting. My name is Sujit Shetty. I am from Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise. And Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise today focuses on giving digital transformation to the enterprise customers. So we are really getting to this presentation. I would like to run a quick video to give you our 100-year presence in the enterprise space.
Ever since the beginning, human beings have been striving to perfect the exchange of information and feelings. That's because the essence of life is to communicate and connect. With the advancement of technology, especially electricity, pioneers and inventors have blazed new trails to achieve this mission. For Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise, the first technology breakthrough came in 1919 when Aaron Vail created the téléphone privé. This anticipated the vision that all companies will need a reliable means of communication to drive prosperity and sustainable growth. Just a few years later, Vail's newly formed company, TSS, began selling advanced usage-based communication services. On the strength of its business model and communications technology, TSS thrived in the roaring 20s, the time of great mobility, engineering marvels, and social change. The transformation accelerated during the second half of the 20th century with CIT, la Compagnie Industrielle des Télécommunications, and finally with the creation of Alcatel and Alcatel-Lucent, a global telecommunications powerhouse. Business vision and new technologies produced more breakthroughs. Thanks to our communications technologies, businesses and societies around the globe have been able to take a great leap forward. We have built high-speed digital networks and helped thousands of enterprises flourish and succeed. It's also been instrumental in helping businesses enhance the customer relationship, making contact center technology widely available. Around the onset of the new millennium, Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise was born. That's when the company implemented a new strategy to seize the opportunities of digital transformation, the cloud, verticals, and the Internet of Things. And this was just the beginning. Since then, Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise has continued to invent and shape the future of communications. Whether it's biotechnologies, nanotechnologies, the science of emotion, autonomous vehicles, space travel, or transhumanism, Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise will be there. Today and tomorrow, we're connecting the future.
This year we completed 100 years of presence in the enterprise space. We started with the telephony solution or the telephony system which was there, and today after 100 years we have been serving the enterprise customers on various solutions which includes the communication platform, networking platform, and the wireless LAN platform. So we have gone through different transformation over the period of time, which just this slide captures it. The next one in the slide is how the communication or the transformation happening in your space or in your enterprise space. So if you look at it, the corporate telephony used to look like more like a big box which used to serve the people, and from there it has been getting into compact telephony system, and today we are talking about networking and unified communication. And in 2019, the focus is more towards transferring on the digital transformation, which is the key for us and key for our end customers. So if you look at it today as our presence, we are globally, as a company, we are globally present. We are present in almost 130 countries across, direct or through our partners. We are our headquarters based out of Paris, France, and our networking R&D center is based out of US, Calabasas. We are almost 2,000 plus employees globally with 2,900 resellers to support you in various solutions. We have 8 lakh plus customers globally. In the recent years, we have been launching innovative breakthroughs in the form of Stellar Wireless LAN, which is our in-house wireless LAN solution. Rainbow, our cloud platform for unified communication. So the unified communication becomes a reach to all the users who are on our platform or on a competition platform. And cloud has been the drive-through for the next 2-3 years, something which we look and we are delivering solution on the cloud for communication platform as well as a networking solution. Our focus vertical market has been education, transportation, healthcare, enterprise, which includes government and BFSI, and also the hospitality segment. These are the 5 key verticals where we have customized solution, and these solutions address day-to-day requirement of our customers. So if you look at it, what's going to be the next important for the next 10 years? First is going to be the most important is the connectivity part of it. Internet of Things is something which is also a buzzword, which we are all aware of it. With the Internet of Things coming in, we see a lot of influence of things coming on the network. Advanced intelligence, which is most of the people today have been seeing a lot of speakers speaking about artificial intelligence. But apart from that, we are also looking at the intelligence which has to be there in the network, which we build. And last but not the least is the cloudonics, which is more towards cloud. Because today, most of the enterprise customers are looking solutions where there is less capex and more of OpEx is involved. So today, this next 10 years is going to be this transformation we are looking at. And Alcatel-Lucent is geared up for that. So first of all, we are going to emphasize on our vertical approach, which will focus more towards each vertical. When I say it's vertical approach, it's from a solution designing and customization point. Then Internet of Things is something which nobody can avoid today. So a lot of Internet devices are going to come onto your network in the form of Wi-Fi devices or in the form of LAN devices, which has to be taken care. And that's where our networking design and wireless LAN design is going to focus. Last but not the least, as I said, cloud as a service or software as a service, which we are going to focus on. Today, although India is in a transformation phase, if you look at it, a lot of customers or customers like you have demanding a less complex network or less complex integration solution on their premises. So most of the things shift to cloud on the management platform, but then nevertheless, cloud is something which is going to be the focus for AE. So what are the product portfolio we have? We have defined our product portfolio into 4 categories. The first one is the LAN portfolio, which is very important because we need to build an infrastructure which will be able to take care of all the solutions and the devices which are coming onto that. So we today talk about the complete platform of solution, which includes the layer 2 switching till the layer 3 data center solution is available with us. Then we talk about the industrial grade or the WLAN solution. Industrial grade is again something which is a unique proposition from our side. So we are one of the few vendors who are experienced in building ruggedized switches, which is required for hardened environment, maybe manufacturing location or maybe the safety surveillance or smart city the requirements. Apart from that, we are also having a highly scalable wireless LAN solution in a normal as in a ruggedized form. Then we have the management platform. Management platform can be on premises where you want to manage all these 3 boxes, and or in a cloud environment where you want to host this management and you want to monitor your entire network. Last but not the important piece is the communication platform. Communication platform is known for our install base in India, where we have huge install base on IP telephony and UC communication. Apart from that, we also have launched our own cloud platform, which is called as Rainbow. In Rainbow platform, the customer have the privilege of using the complete UC at a very, very fraction of cost. It's again, it can be an OpEx model or can only be on a on-premises model. On the wireless LAN part of which is going to be the key focus and key focus area growth, Stellar Wireless LAN is the solution which we sell in the market. Here again we talk about flexibility of solution. In the flexibility we talk about 3 different way of deployment. We call it as Wi-Fi Express mode, in which we give the solution which is more independent or standalone types. Enterprise version is something which is on premises, where you can scale your network on AP level up to 4,000 APs on a single platform, which in the next release will go all the way to 8,000 APs on a single platform. And the last one is the cloud option. If the customer is not willing to invest or you don't want to invest onto the management platform on premises, you can look at cloud option. This facilitates for those customers who are having multi-offices or multi-office presence, where you want to manage through a single window, and you do not want to invest on too many boxes in each offices. So the cloud option, which is called as only Vista Cirrus, you just need to send the AP, not even pre-configure, and these APs can configure at the remote site, and it can connect to the cloud platform to give you the complete management tool can be done to the cloud environment. So it's evaluation, and the best part is that whatever the APs we sell for all these three modes can be configured for any of these options of using. It not need to be a specific AP which need to be sold. All these APs which you see in the next slide is basically these are different APs we have which can support all these three modes for operations. So these are some of the APs we have on the 802.AC Wave 1 and Wave 2. This is a Wi-Fi 6, which is the AX version of APs, which have been recently launched by us. This is again talks about higher speed. So this is a new launch from our side, and if you look at it, there are outdoor and indoor options are available for this. Coming to the rainbow part of it, so in the rainbow part of it, we are talking about a solution which integrates your existing corporate telephony onto the cloud. In the rainbow solution, we provide you an app which has three variants of it. The freemium app is something which anybody in this room can download and use it like how we use an WhatsApp as an application. In this, you get chat, video, and voice. Now, you want something more from that app. You want that app to get integrated with your existing EPBIT system. It can be Alcatel-Lucent EPBIT system. It can be any of the computer EPBIT system. This app can integrate on an enterprise version where you need to buy the user license, and then your corporate telephony gets integrated with this cloud option. Now, you are having the enterprise version of this, and where you can have your web conferencing, you can have conferencing feature, all these features get integrated. Now, the third edition is something which is very important. If you are into a business where a lot of applications are used by your business for business process, you can integrate Rainbow onto that business process. Now, what we have done for that is a customer in Indonesia, which is Paytrain, something similar to Paytm here in India. Now, Paytrain is basically online payment and transaction. Now, if you look at any of the apps in India, most of the apps do not have a calling facility. So with the Rainbow, we can integrate the calling or the voice or the chat facility, and which can give them the facility to reach to their customer, or their agents or their employees directly. So this is something which gives you the flexibility to use UC as an application. Traditionally, yes, we have the complete portfolio for our voice solution. It's something which can give you from an analog system or a digital or an IP or a hybrid, any type of solution can be integrated with a plethora of different endpoints. Some of the customers today really need a good communication platform in their office while doing conference calls, project management activities. So this really helps, and we give mobility in various forms. It can integrate with Android and the current Apple devices very easily. This is one case study which I just want to quickly run the video, which gives you the depth of our solution.
1 million square meters of ground.
Okay, so I've been asked to, I'm running out of time. So this basically is it's again a 2-3 minutes video, running out of time. So if you look at it, this is something we do a customization. So our EPBIT system, we can develop application or customize to your requirement. Like if you have a customer who is coming in, or employees moving from one location to another location, they can have an app and integrate with the local EPBIT system, and a customized app can be generated. So why Alcatel-Lucent? We have everything in-house. There is nothing bought out or nothing bought company. So it's an in-house solution. We always advocate open standards. So whatever solution you look at from our side, it's completely on an open standard basis. I have built for IoT because this is something we believe that IoT is going to be the next big thing, because a lot of devices are coming in, so integration has to be done, whether from a rainbow point or a voice communication point, or from a data point. So IoT is going to be the focus. Last but not the least is the flexibility what we give. You can have the complete all these three boxes as a solution on premises. You can have it as a cloud platform, or you can have a mix of cloud as well as for the solution. So that's it from my side. Any questions? We are in the booth of Alcatel-Lucent, And I always request you to please come there and visit all these solutions which we have for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.